Sister Wives' Real Reason Kody Brown's Chopping Down Trees. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, USA Sister Showbiz. I am Lena, and I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in, keep watching now. During the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown can't resist taking the opportunity to cut down a tree. While his monogamous wife was concerned, Kody faced his fears and took down the tree. However, fans see the real reason Kody was chopping down trees, while Robin Brown stood by questioning his moves. Kody Brown's chainsaw therapy. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown needed a little chainsaw therapy as Christine Brown Woolley and David Woolley were happily skipping down the aisle. Although Kody admits he didn't feel great while cutting down the trees, he proceeded to clear some space for Robin. Even though he had cut down 1,000 trees, his nerves were shot, and he had an eerie feeling something would go wrong. When Robin was helping, she stated her monogamous rule that he had to promise to clean up the tree and not just let it set for 6 months. Likewise, Robin revealed she has some trust issues with his tree cutting since he landed one on their house previously. Seemingly, Kody needed a distraction from thinking about Christine moving on, and he thought hard labor was the answer. However, during season 18, many fans made the connection that trees are very symbolic in the Brown family. When he chose to chop trees while discussing Christine's wedding, it appeared to be a message. But other fans pinpoint a different reason they think Kody was removing trees. Real reason Kody Brown is chopping down trees. Although Kody Brown has talked about how much more valuable wooded areas on Coyote Pass are, he still chops trees like a maniac. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss Robin and Kody cutting down trees and the motive for doing so. First, a user says Kody and Robin are thieves, they do it with a straight face. Then they add, oh, Kody is cutting down trees making big money replacing the OG3 money they lost? He and Robin are straight up thieves. Since Marie, Janelle, and Christine Brown have moved on, their TLC show money has too. Someone speculates they are turning a profit from selling the trees. However, another viewer clarifies it was on Robin's old mansion property. They add, this is on their own property, not Coyote Pass, and it was because the trees were obstructing their view from their house. You can see that when they stand back at the end of the day. Kody Brown show what not to do. Although Kody Brown wasn't on Coyote Pass, fans still think the scene was absurd. Whether he was turning a profit or just appeasing Robin by clearing the deck view, people think he was acting dumb with the equipment. In another Reddit, fans mention how strange the scene was altogether. What a manic idiot running around cutting down the tree. And Robin showing Kody's true nature, telling him that he can only cut down one tree at a time and clean it up so 6 months later, it's not still laying there. Like the broken deck pictures in the real estate photos, we can see he doesn't take care of things. What an idiotic scene. In fact, this entire tree cutting segment, just stupid. What he did was hella dangerous. Pounding a wedge into a tree with a running chainsaw that is stuck? He's a lunatic. If that chainsaw had flown back at him, he'd be lucky if it hadn't killed him. I think that's why he was shaken. He realized how close he came to disaster. That was pretty horrifying. TLC really should have posted a never ever do this message on the screen. Too much work? But other Sister Wives fans discuss the idea of Kody Brown selling the trees. Someone else points out Kody might not be smart enough to make money off the trees. He is what my family calls an incompetent man-child. He wants to be a grown-up, but lacks the skills to actually adult. So he likes to cut down trees, but he doesn't know what to do after he cuts them down. What an idiot! Does he not know there are people who buy those big old trees to make lumber? We have 10 acres, and about 8 is trees, and when we need to clear a few out, we have a guy who does it, and he buys the trees. It's economics, pay them, and sell them the trees, and you make money. But another fan thinks Kody eventually gets around to selling. I think he does sell them after he peels them. Notably, another user says, pearls are hugely valuable. If you do sell them, make sure you get a good price. Sister Wives villain Kody Brown reveals he needs attention while delivering shocking admission on issues with older kids. Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown shared more about how much attention he needs while delivering a shocking admission surrounding the issues he has with his older children. Kody, who has a total of 18 kids between his 4 wives, has been making it clear that some of his children are higher on his list of priorities throughout the most recent season of Sister Wives. Although some of his kids don't maintain relationships with Kody, Sister Wives Season 19 has made it clear that he's not necessarily interested in admitting he's part of the problem when it comes to the family. The Sister Wives patriarch Kody shared via People that he knows he needs a lot of attention in his relationships, but made it clear that he's getting used to not being the center of attention in his family, with roving after losing 3 of his 4 wives. Although he shared that he's been able to self-actualize a bit more about his needs, Kody's issues with his children are somewhat more complicated. Revealing that the door will always be open for his older kids, Kody also shared that they'll have to make the effort to reach out to him moving forward. What Sister Wives patriarch Kody's need for attention means for his relationships. Although Kody has always been upfront about the fact that he's more of a high-maintenance husband than he lets on, his acknowledgement that he's someone who requires a lot of attention is interesting. Kody has been coping with changes in his family throughout the last few years by lashing out rather than looking inward. After his original wives, Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown left him in successive years, Kody had to deal with a wave of hurt and betrayal that seeped through all of his relationships. In the years prior as well, Kody lost touch with his kids. With Kody's behavior playing a key role in the issues he's faced with his older children, he's often shared that he feels it should take more than just him to come forward and change things. Now, with Kody acknowledging how much attention he needs to function in his family, it's clear that there's been some work done in terms of him trying to learn more about how to interact with others. Even so, Kody's behavior hasn't changed toward his estranged kids, which makes it clear he's still putting himself before others in most circumstances. Our take on Kody being open to mending fences with his kids? Though Kody has been working on how to present himself, it's clear that his actions and his words haven't been lining up when it comes to his kids. Sharing he'd be open to mending fences, Kody's still of the mind that his kids would have to come to him in order to reconcile or change. Rather than acting like the parent in the situation, Kody shared that he's open, but he's looking for his children to be the bigger people overall. The Sister Wives patriarch is hoping he can look good publicly, but isn't willing to put in the work. Sister Wives Kody Brown wants to reconcile with Janelle to be back in graces with their kids. It's a power games. "I don't think we even exist in the same universe anymore," Janelle said when discussing her relationship with Kody. Janelle and Kody Brown are struggling to navigate life after their separation. During the Nov 3 episode of Sister Wives, Janelle and Kody sat down to discuss their relationship status and how they plan to handle their finances regarding the future of Coyote Pass. When Janelle suggested Kody buy her out, he wondered why she wasn't considering living on the land with him. "I don't think we even exist in the same universe anymore," Janelle said. "I think you're awesome, and whenever we talk, I still feel that you've got this little hook in me or whatever, but I've been so happy that I don't foresee a long-term thing for us." She then said in her confessional, "I don't even know who he is anymore, really. He hasn't been in my house for 2 years. We haven't really talked about a relationship," Kody replied, but Janelle disagreed. Related. Sister Wives family. Everything to know about Kody Brown, his 4 wives and 18 kids. Janelle later noted that Kody wants a wife that acts differently than I do, citing that as the reason she would not go back to him. "It's over," she said. "I guess I don't need some finality piece to say that." Related, Robin Brown says she dreams of a functional Sister Wives family, but doesn't have expectations. She went on to explain to Kody that their issues with one another, like her independence and his selfishness, got in the way of their relationship. "Is that in the past 2 years with the divorce?" he questioned. No, maybe you always were, she responded. And there's a big question of the kids. The kids now talk about the dad they grew up with versus who you are now. Well, they've shut me out, and they're going based upon recency bias, Kody snapped. They're going based upon what happened during COVID. Janelle partially agreed, saying Kody was always a good dad despite the issues in their relationship, but his lack of a connection with the kids as adults was concerning to her. Now, I don't know how I would ever reconcile with him and not have him not have a relationship with my kids, she said. I'm going to always choose my kids. Another seemingly large point of contention in the family is Robyn, Janelle's former sister wife and Kody's only remaining wife. I always felt like your life centered so much around Robyn's house, Janelle shared, to which Kody responded, well, in the past 2 years, Robyn's been this place that things were safe. Even before that, it felt like I wasn't as important, Janelle said. Sister wives Robyn Brown demands Kody stop pointing fingers after he called ex-Janelle a sister wife. In her confessional, Robyn said she felt like the one who was always blamed by her sister wives when Kody makes a choice and they don't like it. There's this new concept that I have Kody just wrapped around my little finger, and I'm doing evil spells on him. Ridiculous, Robyn added. If you know Kody Brown, you know he's not to be controlled. Janelle acknowledged that Kody had always focused his life on the younger kids, and he explained that is part of the reason he prioritizes his small children with Robyn. You don't have little kids? Does that mean that the generation gap between you and Robyn is too much to actually breach? He asked Janelle. I don't find I have much in common with her, Janelle said, and I feel like it's a problem that I'm not. Janelle then recalled a time when she was still married to Kody, and Robyn had shared a private conversation they had with him, which prompted an argument between Kody and Janelle at the time. Kody quickly came to Robyn's defense, further frustrating Janelle. This happens every time the kids talk to him about Robyn, or I talk to him. It's like he just doesn't want to go there, she said. That's his sacred cow. She's perfect. Don't dare talk about her. And I'm like, well, dude, how do you expect to be in a plural marriage with me if you have this person that you worship? That's part of being a husband in a plural marriage. You have to be able to hear everybody equally. Sister Wives star Christine Brown's daughter had one major issue with David Woolley's proposal. I couldn't imagine life without him now, Christine Brown's daughter said while talking about David Woolley. Christine Brown and her husband David Woolley are enjoying their life together. Only a few months after getting engaged in April 2023, the Sister Wives star married Woolley in October of the same year. Before this, Christine was in a spiritual marriage with Kody Brown for 25 years before separating in November 2021. Meanwhile, although Christine and her close ones are happy about her new romance, her daughter Isabel voiced concerns, feeling Woolley's proposal came a little too fast. Fans got to watch Christine and Woolley's heartfelt wedding ceremony during the January 12th episode of the reality show. The episode caught their loved ones' emotions and delved into the touching moments of the wedding day. While preparing for the big day, Isabel had a candid discussion with her mother, as reported by Us Weekly. She said, "We were out of town and he looked at you and he was like, 'Oh, I love you so much.' Like, just honest and pure. And I've never heard somebody say I love you that much to you." However, Yazabel revealed a slightly different perspective during her confessional with the TLC cameras. She said, "When David first proposed to my mom, I thought it was very soon. I thought it was too soon. But I think I've had time to, adjust to it." At one point in the January 12th episode, Isabel also said, "It's given me a lot more clarity to see, how much they love each other. I'm just excited and happy for them." Talking about Woolley, she said, "I think that I've gotten time to get to know David and to get to know him, as a father and as someone who's just a really awesome guy. I couldn't imagine life without him now." Along with Christine's children, Janelle Brown's kids were also there to support Christine in this new chapter of her life. Janelle's son Gabe spoke about the wedding and said, "For the first time in a long time, it felt like the real Brown family was back." Kody has also addressed Christine's marriage to Wooly, expressing that he's completely at peace with it. He emphasized that the wedding was none of his concern and that Christine didn't need his approval. Kody even extended well wishes to the newlyweds, hoping life brings them endless happiness. As reported by People magazine, Kody only met Wooly once and felt Christine's relationship with Wooly progressed rather quickly. Despite putting on a supportive front, Kody admitted to feeling FOMO over missing the wedding day. On the other hand, Christine was extremely happy to be legally married to a monogamous man. While adjusting to life after the divorce from Kody, Christine decided to step into the world of dating apps. Soon, she met Wooly. Although she went on a few dates before, something about Wooly sparked her excitement to take their relationship to another level. Their connection was instant, built on a shared understanding of their pasts and a clear vision for the future. The romance moved rather quickly, and by February 2023, just a few months into their relationship, Wooly proposed to her, as reported by Screen Rant.